Welcome my dear students. This is our second video on trigonometry. In this video, I would like to introduce trigonometric functions. There are 6 trigonometric functions classified into 2 categories. Very first category is primary trigonometric functions. It is also called as elementary trigonometric functions. Second category is secondary trigonometric functions. It is also called as reciprocal trigonometric functions. There are 3 elementary trigonometric functions. They are number 1, sine function. Sine function, in short, we write it as sine. S-I-N, sine. Second one is cosine function. Cosine function, in short, we write it as C-O-S, cos function. Third one is tangent function. Tangent function, we write it as tan, T-A-N, tan. Of course, there are 3 primary trigonometric functions. They are sine, cos, tan. Sine function, cosine function, tangent function. But in short, we write it as, and we usually say it as sine function, cos function, tan function. Therefore, primary trigonometric functions are sine, cos, tan. These are the 3 primary trigonometric functions. Of course, secondary trigonometric functions, they are also called as reciprocal trigonometric functions. There are 3 secondary trigonometric functions. They are number 1, cosecant function. Cosecant function, in short, we write it as cosec function. C-O-S-E-C, cosec function. Second one is secant function. Secant function, we write it as S-E-C, sec function. Third one and last one, cotangent function. We write cotangent function as C-O-T, cot function. Therefore, there are 6 trigonometric functions. They are sine, cos, tan, cosec, cosec, cot. Sine, cos, tan are primary trigonometric functions. Cosec, cosec, cot are secondary trigonometric functions. We call secondary trigonometric functions as reciprocal trigonometric functions because they are respectively reciprocal. Primary trigonometric functions are respectively reciprocal to secondary trigonometric functions. Of course, secondary trigonometric functions are respectively reciprocal to primary trigonometric functions. Therefore, sine and cosec are reciprocals, cos and sec are reciprocals, tan and cot are reciprocals. Therefore, we say sine, cosec, cosec, sine reciprocals, cos, sec, sec, cos are reciprocals, tan, cot, cot, tan are reciprocal trigonometric functions. And therefore, we come across 6 trigonometric functions. They are sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Dear students, after knowing about 6 trigonometric functions, in trigonometry, we use certain Greek symbols to represent the reference angle of a right-angled triangle. You know, right angle triangle means an angle whose measurement is 90 degree. Suppose this is the right angle triangle. I have marked angle ABC as 90 degree. In order to denote a reference angle, we use certain Greek symbols. Let us learn about those symbols and their names. First, we use this symbol. This is called as theta. Theta. Sometimes we use this symbol, that is alpha. Alpha. And sometimes we use this symbol. This is called as beta. And this symbol, that is called as gamma. We use this symbol sometimes in mathematics. This symbol, that is the symbol of a triangle, we call it as delta. Usually in mathematics, we call this triangle as capital delta. Capital delta. And of course, another delta is there. We use this delta. This is also a delta. We call it as small delta. Small delta. And of course, we use another symbol. This symbol, we call it as phi. F-I-E, phi. And another symbol like this. This is psi. And sometimes we use English capital letters, say A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. That itself has a reference angle. Of course, in a right angle triangle, this is 90 degree. We can call the reference angle as theta. And of course, the side which is opposite to 90 degree is called as hypotenuse. Hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is the side which is opposite to 90 degree. That is right angle. Then we call the side opposite to reference angle as opposite side, and side which is adjacent to reference angle is called as adjacent side. From this, we can come to know that in a right angle triangle, there are three sides. We named all the three sides. One side which is opposite to 90 degree as a hypotenuse. Another side which is opposite to reference angle. If you take reference angle as theta, then side opposite to theta becomes opposite side, and another side, that is the side which is adjacent to reference angle, is called as adjacent side. Here, reference angle need not be here itself. We can take the reference angle in different way. But right angle is always a fixed angle. Therefore, hypotenuse is always fixed side. Suppose if I take reference angle as this angle, if I take it as alpha, say, then angle opposite to alpha, that is reference angle, this becomes opposite side, and this becomes adjacent side. Therefore, in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the only side which is fixed side, that is opposite to 90 degree, but opposite side and adjacent side depends on the reference angle. If you take this one as a reference angle, then the reference angle opposite side becomes opposite side and another one is adjacent side. If you take this one as a reference angle, then this becomes opposite side and another side becomes adjacent side. So these are the sides of a right angle triangle, and these are the symbols we make use of in trigonometry more often for reference angle. There is a relationship between trigonometric functions and sides of a right angle triangle in ratios. Therefore, we call them as trigonometric ratios. Let us learn about trigonometric ratios now.